child, look at the shrimp, y'all. Ooh. And this was a very quick, very easy dinner. All right, you guys, let's go through the ingredients. Frozen garlic and ginger right here. Habanero Scotch bonnet. I'm gonna use the whole thing, but I'm not gonna cut it open. I've got onions, green onions, thyme, carrots, and just a mix of bell peppers. You can use one color, all colors, it doesn't matter. I have some potatoes soaking in some water so they don't oxidize and turn brown. Got some coconut milk, curry powder. I have two kinds of curry powders, but you can just use one, it really doesn't matter. And these are pimento berries, also known as allspice berries. And I have my shrimp right here. All right, friends, our ingredients are prepped. Now we need to season our clean shrimp. I cleaned this with some cold water and lime juice. I'm gonna start with a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder, and remember, you do whatever seasonings you like. The other thing that I use is a little bit of this, about half a teaspoon, because I don't want my shrimp to be salty. Jerk seasoning is great to season with if you're making, obviously, jerk chicken or something like that, but also if you're making any kind of Jamaican curry, because it has basically similar spices. And then after all the seasonings, we're gonna add some fresh ground pepper. And we're gonna add some green seasoning. I don't have a lot left. My jar is like pretty much empty. And I'm also gonna add a teaspoon of curry powder to my shrimp. Right, and you guys, I only put a teaspoon of curry because we'll use more curry later when we burn the curry, which is not really burning the curry. You just wanna cook the curry a little bit because curry can be a little upsetting if you have sensitive stomach. So it is best to cook it out a little bit before adding your meat and other ingredients. Our shrimp is nicely seasoned. We're gonna let that just sit while we go and start on the curry. All right, we're going to add a little bit of oil. I've had my pan heating up, you guys. Add our onions, and along with the onions, I'm gonna add my frozen garlic and ginger paste. I'm gonna turn my fire down because I had my pan heating up. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of curry powder. And you really want this to kind of cook out. I'm going to add my peppers. All of that could cook with the curry. Only at this point, I like to add a little bit extra green seasoning. And if it starts looking like it's gonna burn, you can add just a tad bit of water to loosen everything up. I added about half a cup of coconut milk into this. I did not record it, you guys. I'm so sorry. At this point, I'm gonna put in the rest of my ingredients, including my pimento berries. And I added about a cup of water to this. Now I'm just gonna season my pot. My stove is a mess when I'm cooking, you guys. I miss my gas stove so much. That's the only thing in this house that I miss. Now I'm gonna add some garlic powder, a little chicken bouillon. I wish I had shrimp bouillon, but don't be afraid to taste your food to make sure it has enough seasoning to your liking. I'm gonna let this boil for about 10 minutes or until my potatoes are softened. Here is our sauce. I like to check the doneness of the potato. Definitely fork tender. If you put it on the fork and it slides off, fork tender, so we're good to go. We're going to add our shrimp. And this is why I only slightly seasoned my pot earlier, because remember we seasoned the shrimp nicely too. Shrimp does not take a long time to cook.
5 minutes later.
Our shrimp is done. Just cooked for about 5 minutes. Take out my Scotch bonnets. You can see it broke, but I don't mind because we are a spicy family. Oh, child, look at the shrimp, y'all. Ooh, y'all want a bite? Not overcooked, still nice and juicy. This is why I like using a good quality shrimp for this meal since it's so shrimp forward. And it smells so good. The veggies held their shape, but the potatoes kind of broke down just like I wanted to, because what?
The gravy.
That's why. And it smells so good. You know, we're serving it with some steamed cabbage, some fluffy white rice, very shelly. I use basmati, but jasmine or any other long grain white rice will be fine. I cooked my white rice with garlic, thyme, green onions, and some of my Haitian green seasoning, also known as A-piece. That's the whole meal. Look at these shrimp, y'all. Ooh, girl. And this was a very quick, very easy dinner. I'm gonna plate it and show you. And if you like this video, you guys, be sure to like. Be sharing some more recipes. And this is a very easy weeknight dinner. It's not just, you know, throwing something out of a can.